Mais um episódio, iniciando exatamente de onde havíamos parado. Vamos dar continuidade aqui às investigações. Provavelmente aqui agora eu vou ter que procurar pista com pessoas, né? Eu acho. Cidadezinha bonita, cara.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much have you had?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
Oh, dear.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
Cute.
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what to expect.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Você deve ser o xerife Breaker. Eu conheço esse ator aí, hein, cara. Já vi
Nice to
filme
meet
com
you,
ele, hein.
Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Me disseram que havia
Your deputies
testemunhas.
said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent
Vamos lá,
over, Sheriff.
vamos procurar pistas aqui dentro.
Besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Calder Light was passed off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. Defense
Eram esses dois que estavam lá na hora que
Yeah. That's
estavam fazendo caminhada de
Excuse me.
noite.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Tá. Por que estavam em Cauldron Lake? Podem me contar o que viram, tá? Vou fazer a primeira pergunta.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Entendi. Quando a gente sai do lago, assim, a primeira cena que vê duas pessoas de lanterna, é eles dois. Por que você acha que seria uma, né, que era uma seita?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Good to see you.
Beleza. Vamos lá dentro da memória. A seita da árvore, Cauldron Lake.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Beleza.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada no mapa. O mapa eu tenho que segurar, né? Tá. Tá, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui nos casos.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Tá. Casos de fundo acumulam pistas sobre assuntos abrangentes em andamento. Tá. Caixa da seita.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Caixa encontrada perto do trailer de Cauldron Lake. Isso aqui eu lembro.
Think.
Tá, esse aqui é lá em cima. Beleza. Eu volto aqui nos casos. Vamos lá no último. Aqui. A seita da
I need to
árvore.
know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Membros da seita usavam máscara de cervo. Símbolos da seita. Tá, eu acho que aqui não tem mais nada pra fazer. Vamos lá. Deixa eu ver se tem diálogo aqui com eles. Tem não, né? Aqui dentro também não tem mais.
I can't believe that happened. Still feel
So
like
you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Doideira, não sei quem é mais doido nesse jogo. A mulher não lembra do passado. O outro tá vendo coisa. Tá, deixa eu ir lá no quadro de casos. Tá, símbolos da seita. Aqui não tem nada.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Essa cidade aqui tá lembrando, sabe o que? Aquela Hope Country do Far Cry 5. Lembra muito.
Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Beleza, peguei o mapa daqui.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
Ué, mas o necrotério fica na delegacia?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Agora eu entendi.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Nem energia tem aqui, hein? Cidadezinha fajuta.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Porra, tomara que não apareça
I'll start with the
muito
external inspection before performing the internal examination.
a bilola do cara, porque o YouTube é cheio de...
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Right?
Beleza, vou ali, vou no... Aqui. Vou no caso do cara.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Palavras ilegíveis no coração. Ô, caramba, tinha coisa escrita no coração do cara, velho. Que loucura. Causa da morte. Peito aberto. Algo visível dentro.
Nah.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before.
Tatuagens no corpo e no coração. Como os assassinos tiveram tempo? Não faz sentido. Não faz sentido mesmo não, cara. Isso é meio bizarro, né?
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Beleza. Aqui é o mapazinho de Bright Falls. Mansão, centro de bem-estar. Tá. Examine o corpo de Nightingale. Tá, examine a cavidade torácica. Vamos voltar lá. Credo. Ih, rapaz, é uma página do livro do Alan Wake.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Ih, rapaz, o cara sumiu.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Ih, fodeu. Que loucura! Pior... Pior que o cara já tá morto, não adianta atirar, né? Eu acho. Credo, velho, bagulho bizarro. Tá vivo como? Tá, a página diz que a luz... Fracasso, né? Tente ficar na luz para os inimigos não detectarem você. Então, no Alan Wake 1, a gente anda com uma lanterna. E sempre que aparece essas sombras, é tipo essas sombras que estão aparecendo aqui, né? Você focava a lanterna assim na sombra e ele saía tipo do estado de espírito pro estado material. Aí a gente conseguia atirar nele, né? Beleza, tem que ficar na luz. Tá. Ai, 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 ai. E agora, hein?
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Tá. Refúgios vão restaurar parte da sua saúde. Se você sair ou atacar né, de um refúgio durante um combate, ele ficará indisponível temporariamente.
Gotta move. Now.
Cara, que nervoso, velho. Caraca, o gráfico tá muito louco, velho. Olha isso. Fim do capítulo.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Tá, o que aconteceu com o
Right
xerife?
before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Tá, descubra para onde foi Nightingale.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Pegar as páginas.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Tá. Isso daqui foi o que ele acabou de... que a gente acabou de ver, né? Ver os casos. Tem um caso aqui. Tá, Caís aceita da árvore está realizando rituais para criar monstros.
No.
Calma aí, deixa eu dar um... Quem está envolvido... Meta da seita. Eu acho que esse aqui é daqui.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you...
Think, Saga.
O que tá escrito aqui? Nightingale é a única vítima que se tornou um monstro. Por quê? Beleza. Tá. A vítima era um dos seus, o agente especial da FBI. Ah, isso daqui é a primeira página que a gente pega lá perto do lago. Essa daqui é a que o Alan leu agora atrás. E essa daqui... Tá. Saga estava de volta a Cauldron Lake. Ela estava lá também. Nightingale. Era, mas não era. Um possuído, uma criatura da escuridão. Ele estava além do alcance dela. Onde uma outra realidade estranha, o lugar obscuro, se fundia com a nossa. Esse lugar e o lugar obscuro, uma lona jogada por cima, afogando tudo sob ela. Uma inundação de escuridão, encharcando tudo, estragando, apodrecendo. A página chamava essa área de justa posição. Saga tinha que perseguir Nightingale na justa posição. Encontrar um caminho seria difícil. Exigia passos precisos, um ritual. Saga aprenderia. O trabalho dela antes que ela matasse o novo. Eu estarei lá dentro esperando. Bizarro. Bizarro. Ah, isso aqui é uma musiquinha pra gente ouvir. Tá, beleza. Vamos dar continuidade aqui, ó. Descubra pra onde Nightingale foi. Ó, se empacar ou não souber como avançar, é só entrar no lugar mental e ver se tem algum objetivo. Caraca, morreu, velho, a polícia.
It's not opening.
Fechado. Tá, então provavelmente é aqui.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Saga tinha que ir atrás de Nightingale, dentro da justa posição. Seria difícil achar uma entrada. Saga estava de volta a Cauldron Lake. Um possuído, uma criatura da escuridão. É isso? Parece que sim. Ainda falta 3... Analise o perfil de alguém. Falta 3 pistas aqui ainda, né? Beleza. Ah. Vamos voltar para Cauldron
The page
Lake.
places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Já deu pra ver que se você não colocar todas as pistas certinho lá no local do pensamento lá, o jogo não anda, né?
Gunshots, y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
Então a gente vai voltar lá pra floresta.
They're a fine pair.
Good day.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Bora, meu brother, dá uma corridinha aí. Bora que eu não tenho a vida toda, não.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Carro pode ser usado para viajar de um lugar para o outro.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer.
Vou pular essa cutscene aqui. Ele tá repetindo o que já falou, pô. Beleza, voltamos pra lá. O Coração, capítulo 2.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Será que a gente vai conseguir chegar lá no pé do lago agora? Lá da onde o cara saiu? O
I've been
gorducho?
thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Tá. Vou dar continuidade ali. O cara falou que esse lago pode não ser um lago e o lago pode ser para disfarçar.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off.
Pois é.
Breaker's disappearance.
E tem essa
I don't get
máquina
the feeling
aí.
Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
O cara não vai vir não, ele vai ficar parado aqui.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Tem que seguir as pegadas, ó. Não sei não, hein. Começou essa musiquinha meio bizarra. Dá pra puxar a arma, vai ter treta. Vou até me ajeitar aqui, pera aí. Vou me ajeitar aqui que a bala vai comer.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Ai, caralho, que susto, cara. Puta que pariu, velho. Mano, que susto, do nada. Cara, eu pensei que isso daqui fosse alguém, cara. Tô ficando nervoso com essa música. Calma aí. Sei que Nightingale está em um lugar em Cauldron Lake.
Was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Sim, é aquela árvore mesmo. Beleza. Explore o entorno de Witch's Ladle. É aqui, não é? É aqui mesmo, ó.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Você pode ativar a intensificação de lanterna com RB para aumentar o dano contra a escuridão e queimar substância obscura. É isso mesmo, igual no 1, ó. A gente, calma aí. A gente mirava. Peraí, RB.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale.
Pô, vou ter que entrar ali mesmo, né? Na árvore.
I need to find the witch's hut.
É, aqui não dá pra passar. A árvore é enorme também. Passa? Não, aqui não passa. Vou voltar então, né? É na volta que acontece as treta. Cara, não queria ir lá, mas vou ter que ir, né? Eu sei que eu vou me arrepender, mas eu vou.
This is the witch's hut.
Tá, tem que colocar as luzes para funcionar.
I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Tem que achar fusível. Tem um caminho pra cá. Esse caminho aqui eu não tinha antes não, hein? Ah, beleza. Será que aqui tem um fusível? Se tem aquela luz forte ali, provavelmente eu vou ter que ficar embaixo dela. Mas não tem como eu entrar ali. Tem sim. Mais uma pista. Quero fusível. Segunda. Vimos alguma atividade suspeita. O homem de campo achou ter visto algo se mexer nos arbustos. Encontramos pegadas no entorno, mas algumas foram estragadas pelo homem de campo. Nota pessoal: treinar o homem de campo. Terça, 4/9. Nada a relatar. Alguns animais comuns. Quarta, 5/9. Caçadores saíram depois de escurecer. Ilegais? Ouvi tiros? Não eram nossos. É preciso ficar de olho nessas pessoas. Podem achar mais do que pretendiam lá. Ué, eu jurava que eu não tinha visto essa porta aqui, cara. Da primeira vez. Eu tô vendo que eu vou tomar susto aqui, né? Ó, bote as luzes para funcionar na Witch Hunt e encontre fusível nos arredores. Tá, será que aqui não vai ter o fusível? Dá uma olhada na parede assim, ver se não tem um bagulho daquele de fusível. Aqui no poste não tem. Pra cá também não tem. Aqui pra cima é o quê?
There's another lunchbox.
Outra lancheira. Lembre-se, é só um dia ruim, não uma vida ruim. Mas se estiver tendo um dia bom, ignore tudo isso. Tá, aqui a música parou. E aqui tá voltando. Então é por aqui mesmo. Tá, só que ali dentro, creio eu que ali não tenha nada pra pegar não. Senão já teria aparecido. Vou passar mais uma vez. Só que a gente já viu. Aqui pelos cantos nada. Aqui no baú, aqui no balcão nada. Aqui na mesa a gente já olhou. Beleza, nada. Então vamos voltar. Vamos seguir aqui, ó. Porque aqui a gente tá voltando, né? É, por aqui não. É pra baixo mesmo. Tem que achar um fusível pra colocar naquele painel e acender a luz da casa. Vou seguir diretão aqui, porque pra ali eu sei que não tem nada. Tá, a casa é pra cá. A gente foi pra lá, né? Será que não tá aqui dentro?
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Aqui dentro não tá.
This fuse is busted.
Isso aqui tá queimado. Isso aqui a gente já leu.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Mais uma lancheira. Sei que as coisas podem ficar um pouco malucas por aqui, mas se você sentir medo, lembre-se de que Alan está tomando conta de nós. Oxe, que doideira. Opa, achei.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Vou tomar um susto, quer ver, ó. Sempre quando você acha o item, vem um bicho. Investigue Witch's Hut. Tá, sala de descanso é o lugar onde você pode salvar seu progresso. Ah, show de bola. Outra página.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Entendi. Galera, como aqui é um ponto de salvamento, eu vou salvar, né? Eu vou encerrar esse episódio por aqui. E no próximo episódio nós iremos iniciar exatamente daqui, para dar continuidade no caso. Porque o bicho tá ficando intenso, hein? Ficando louco. Eu achando que essa casinha aqui ia dar ruim. Tem um lugar de salvar. Vou fazer aqui um salvamento rápido. Então é isso. Até mais. Fui.